Hey everyone, this is Larry. Welcome back to TodayIFeelLike.com. Today I want to show you the ultimate vlogging app for your phone that's going to allow you to shoot with both your front-facing and rear-facing camera at the same time so that you can see yourself and see whatever it is that you're shooting. So let's go outside, shoot, take a look, and do a little vlogging and check it out. All right, so the first thing you need to do is actually decide how you want your mixed cam layout to be. So what you want to do is we'll start from the main screen here, and you can go ahead and this little dot over here with the two squares, it's right over here above the record button. What you want to do is tap that. And this is going to then take you into the section where you can choose your layout. So you have the basic side-by-side, which is what we have right now, where I'm on this side, and then the rear camera is over here. And you can scroll down and do one where there's more of a diagonal divider there. And then you can come down again to where you have the main camera, the rear camera is the main camera, and then you have the front-facing camera, is just a little side bubble over there. And then you can go down even further and go to where there's a top and bottom there like this. And you can go to where you have a nice border around there if you want to give it a little bit of a flair with the border. And then you can do this also where you have a larger border on the so the pictures are sort of offset, as you can see. And this gives you room for some logos right up here or right on the side over here. And then you also have this similar setup where a larger image of the rear camera right there, and then you have this border space down here on the side over here, and then also over here, and really also way actually over here on this side as well, right over there, that allows you to put some text and logos and icons, whatever you want. So, and then the last one here is sort of a mix of border and open area. So you have yourself in a nice white border, and then the rear facing camera, this camera is just sort of a regular view. So I'm going to actually go and use the regular side by side. This is the one I like the best. So let's go ahead and head out now and do some vlogging. I'm actually over here near the Roosevelt Memorial. So we're gonna go check out Roosevelt and see what it's all about. All right, so we're in the area here where we're going to be able to go see the Roosevelt, Memorial. And if you guys get over here, make sure that you stop and take a look along the Potomac here. So it's really quite beautiful. There's a long walkway where you can run, you can walk. You will hear some helicopter noise because they often have military helicopters that fly overhead and government helicopters. But there's some really cool views over here. You can look across the water. From the water here, you can look over into Crystal City and to Clarendon and this area. And then right behind us is DC and in the memorials over that way. So anyhow, let's get over there and walk over to the Roosevelt and check it out. All right, so here we have it. This is the Franklin Delano Roosevelt Memorial. This is the monument. It is the president. He was president of the United States from 33 to 45, and that sounds like a long time. Well, because it was. I mean, dude was president for 3 terms. I think he might have been our only president that served actually 3 terms. So let's go inside and take a look. Before we do, there's one little thing out front I want to show you guys. Let's go check that out right now. All right, so this is what I want to show you guys here, and this is just a quick sculpture of Roosevelt in a wheelchair. And many of you may not know that this dude actually was very sick, and he used to have to be in a wheelchair much of the time, and he would try and hide it and just have his chair look like sort of a regular chair, and oftentimes he would walk on crutches and whatnot. He didn't like to be seen in his wheelchair. I believe he had leg braces to help him stand when he had to deliver addresses and speeches and whatnot. But let's head into the monument. All right, I don't know if you guys can see that all that well. It's etched into the rock, but let me read it to you. It says, I pledge myself to a new deal for the American people. And that is because, well, he's the president that presided over the New Deal. So Roosevelt was actually in office when they had the Great Depression, and so there's actually a sculpture over here depicting that. So we're gonna head over there next and go check that out. Alright, so here we go. This is a depiction of the soup lines that were happening during the Great Depression. There were people that were hungry, they were malnourished, they were ill-housed. The Great Depression was the Great Depression for a reason. People were starving, and so. But here is a depiction of that, of a soup line there, where people were waiting to get fed. Now here is another sculpture here of a gentleman sitting by his radio there, because Roosevelt was famous for his fireside chats, and so they used to deliver those chats over radio, and people would sit there and they would sit there and listen to the addresses, to the fireside chat, so people could hear them. And he would address the nation. He would talk about what they were doing, their policies. He took the policies of his administration directly to the people and shared them and tried to comfort people, because the country was in a really, really dark place at that time. Alright, so here's one last sculpture I'm going to show you guys here, and this is with Roosevelt and his dog, his famous dog there, right over there. And you can see here that this is him hiding himself on the chair. So he's, as you can see, he's sitting. He is in a wheelchair, but they have this big cloak over him so that you can't actually see the chair, because the dude didn't like to be photographed or filmed or anything while he was in his wheelchair. So anyways, I'm gonna go show you guys just a little bit over the tidal basin so you guys can see that, and then we're gonna get out of here. Now, if you guys do make it over here to the FDR Memorial, come down the steps just a little bit and you will see that you are right here on the tidal basin, and you can see out on all along the water over here, and just out there across the water is the Washington Monument that you can see, which is really nice. And if you swing over a little bit, you'll actually be able to see off into the distance right out there, like right over yonder, let's see, right there, you'll see that is the Jefferson Memorial, so you can actually get over there to the Jefferson as well. And if you want to go over here too, just a little bit over there, it's a little bit difficult to see, but just that little white speck right there, that little area, that little inlet, that's actually the MLK Memorial. So actually, let's walk over to MLK right quick and check that out. Okay, so there's MLK. We walked over here. It got dark really, really quickly, so we're not going to stay long because it's really cold out here now. But there we go. Last little bit. I really love how this app allows me to film and show you guys what I want to show you, and also have myself on camera so that you guys never feel like I'm just left you alone, that I'm always on camera with you guys and can show you what I'm looking at. So this is really fantastic, and the app again is called MixCam. It's right there in the lower corner of the video. Now, one last thing I want to show you on here is that you can actually switch the cameras. So you can flip the side that you're on. So if you're on, like right now, I'm on what I see on my camera, I see myself on the right side, but I can hit this little button up here and boom, there you go, I switch. So this little, these arrows that are pointing in both directions, you can click that and it'll switch you so you can go from side to side. So if you want to be on the left side and your other image is on the right, you can do that. If you want to be on the right side and your back image, your other image on the right, you know, or vice versa, whichever way, you can hit that little button and there you go. Okay, so there you have it. That is it. That is a look at the app. It is called MixCam by the developer MixCord, and it is really just a cool app. It allows you to shoot with both the front-facing and rear-facing camera at the same time. And this is fantastic for so many different reasons. It's great for vlogging, it's great for interviews, for journalism, it's just great for all kinds of wonderful stuff. It's great for getting reaction shots. So if you're watching a game or something and you want to show how excited you are when some big action, point of action happens, you can do that too. It really is just a very, very cool app to have, and I really love it. I'm going to enjoy using it, and I hope you guys will check it out too. Now, you can use this with the iPhone XR, the iPhone XS, the iPhone X, and the 11 Pro, basically the iPhone XR and up. So if you have something iPhone XR and newer, you can use that. Now, also, you do need to have iOS 13, so if you haven't updated yet, you'll have to update it to use this app. So Anyways, I'll leave a link to it down in the video description so that you guys can check it out. I'll also leave a link to my Amazon page where you guys can see all the different products that I've reviewed over time. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. And please subscribe to my channel. And follow me on Facebook. And I am Larry with TodayIFeelLike.com. Thanks for coming back to see me. Come back and see me soon. And until next time, love, peace, and hair grease. Peace.